Out of nowhere, a squad of SWAT officers bursts through the front door. The folks inside are spooked, instantly throwing their hands up in the air. "You've got the wrong guy," they yell. "Don't scare the kids upstairs." But here's the kicker. They're here for the family's own kid, Jaime, who's a suspect in a murder case. Jaime's eyes are wide with innocence. "I didn't kill anyone. I'm innocent," he pleads. With guns pointed at him, he's so terrified that he wets his pants right then and there. Detective Bascom couldn't care less. He tells Jaime to change his pants and then marches him straight to the police car. Jaime's parents, Eddie and Manda, are completely floored. He's just a kid. He's either at school or at home chilling. There's no way he could be involved in something like this. But the cops aren't listening. They start rummaging through the house, searching high and low for any evidence. Eddie races to the police car and tells his son,
"Don't say nothing. Me and your mom are gonna follow, okay?"
Jaime clings to the car window, sobbing and gasping for air. He's too shaken to even speak, just pounding on the glass weakly, trying to show he's not guilty. Jaime's now facing murder charges. The cops say he gets to pick a family member to stick with him during the interrogation and medical checks. Without hesitation, he chooses his dad, Eddie. When Manda hears this, she's fuming. "I'm the one who takes care of him every day, cooking, cleaning, everything. And now, when it matters most, he brushes me off." Before the interrogation starts, the police announce they're giving Jaime a drug test and even plan to examine his private parts. Eddie loses it. He's just a kid. Where's his privacy? The cop quickly explains it's to check for hidden weapons or evidence. Jaime, surprisingly calm, shrugs it off. "I've got nothing to hide. Do your worst." But Eddie stands by, watching his son go through this ordeal, seething with anger and heartbreak. The drug test comes back negative. Noticing the family's tight finances, the police hook them up with a pro bono lawyer. The lawyer's advice is simple. When in doubt, say no comment. And boy, is Jaime gonna need it. Katie, the most popular girl in Jaime's school, has been found dead with 7 stab wounds. Detective Bascom and his partner kick off the interrogation by slapping down some damning evidence. Photos of sexy models Jaime reposted on social media, along with flirty comments like, "That outfit looks insane on you," and "Those lips are killer." Bascom fires away, "Do you like girls like this?" Jaime shoots back, "No comment." It doesn't matter if Bascom asks if he has a crush or if he'd want a girlfriend who looks like that. Jaime either denies it flat out or repeats his new favorite phrase. Next, Bascom pulls out pictures of Jaime with his 2 best buds, suspecting a group effort. "What do you guys get up to? Were you together last night?" Jaime's answer, "No comment." Shifting gears, Bascom holds up Katie's photo. "You know her?" Jaime freezes for a few seconds, as if finally grasping she's really gone. "Everyone knows her, but we were never in the same class. Just had a few classes together. We weren't close." When Bascom presses if he liked her, Jaime's response is predictable. It's wild. Jaime was a nervous wreck at first, but as the interrogation goes on, he grows more composed. Maybe it's the no comment strategy, or maybe having his dad there gives him confidence. Out of the blue, Bascom slams down a photo of a sneaker found near the crime scene. It's Jaime's, no doubt about it. The other one's still at home, too expensive to toss. But one sneaker doesn't seal the deal. Jaime could easily claim he lost it while hanging with friends. As the questions pile on, Jaime's breathing turns ragged. The lawyer tries to call a timeout, but Eddie stops him. Convinced of his son's innocence, he wants the cops to get to the bottom of it and clear Jaime's name ASAP. That's when Bascom drops the mother of all bombs. Surveillance photos show Jaime meeting his friends, then tailing Katie to a parking lot after they split. The video footage is even worse. Katie shoves Jaime to the ground and he springs up, his arms flailing as he goes after her. Eddie's jaw drops, his hand flying to his mouth in disbelief. Jaime's staring at the evidence of his alleged crime, tears streaming down his face. Bascom rubs salt in the wound. "You took off after killing her. Lost your sneaker. There's Katie's blood on it and this video. How do you explain that?" Once the cops and lawyer leave, it's just Eddie and Jaime. Jaime's voice breaks as he cries, "Dad, I didn't do it. You have to believe me." He's desperate for his father's trust. Without it, he feels like he's drowning. You might be wondering, why didn't they show the video from the start? Bascom was playing the long game, hoping to bait out Jaime's motive. He knew Jaime cared deeply about Eddie's opinion and thought that shattering Eddie's faith might crack Jaime's defenses. But Jaime's tougher than he looks, playing the victim and clamming up tight. With no choice left, Bascom heads to Jaime's school. 2 huge questions loom. Where's the murder weapon? And did Jaime have it from the start, or did someone give it to him? Figuring that out could mean uncovering an accomplice. Katie, the hottest girl in the school, has been savagely murdered. Detective Bascom's first move is to have a chat with Katie's BFF, Jade. But Jade is still really messed up over Katie's death. When Bascom shows up asking questions, she's not just uncooperative, she's super hostile. "You cops ain't out there nabbing the killer. What the heck are you bothering me for?" she spits out. "You're just as useless as your son, Adam." Turns out Adam also goes to this school. With his parents always swamped at work and having zero time to look after him, Adam gets constantly bullied by his classmates. During lunch breaks, some brats will deliberately dump trash into his lunch bowl, and there are always those punks asking for protection money. If Adam dares to fight back, they'll beat the crap out of him. As time goes by, Adam has become more and more withdrawn, hardly saying a word. It's not that the teachers in the school don't want to do something about the bullying. They just can't control these rowdy students. Maybe the kids are way too spoiled at home and don't listen to a single word the teachers say. In the end, the teachers have no other choice but to record their lessons in advance and just play the videos during class, trying to minimize their interaction with the students as much as possible. In this kind of messed up environment, school bullying is out of control and nobody really gives a damn about how the students are feeling. The school is littered all over the place, a complete and utter mess. When Detective Bascom hears that his son Adam has been bullied, instead of rushing to the school to stick up for him, he decides to keep working on Jaime's case. He figures that boys gotta learn to tough it out on their own and that a little bit of hardship is good for their character. During the break, Bascom goes and asks Jaime's homeroom teacher if Jaime has been acting weird lately. The teacher just shrugs it off and says, "I'm here to teach, plain and simple. I don't get involved in students' personal issues." Just as they're chatting, they hear a big commotion outside. They run out and see Jade chasing after Ryan, one of Jaime's buddies, yelling, "You son of a gun! You deserve to rot in hell!" Bascom tries to question Ryan, but as soon as Ryan sees him, he jumps out the window without saying a word and takes off running. Bascom chases after him and finally corners him in a dead-end alley. Under Bascom's intense grilling, Ryan finally admits that he gave the murder weapon to Jaime and that he's already gotten rid of it. Bascom immediately has him hauled back to the police station. After sorting that whole thing out, Bascom heads back to the school and finally gets a chance to talk to his son Adam. He tries to comfort him, telling him not to be scared of those bullies and not to give in so easily. But then Adam shares a secret with him. These students in the school are really something else. When they leave comments online, they use emojis as some kind of secret code. For instance, the red pill emoji represents male chauvinism, which is related to that so-called 80-20 rule. That means 80% of girls are only into 20% of the high-quality guys, and the remaining 80% of guys have to resort to some shady tactics if they want to win a girl's heart. Jaime falls into that 80% of guys who aren't popular with the ladies. The girls in his class think he's ugly, and Katie even called him an involuntary celibate loser right to his face, basically saying that he's single because of his looks. Bascom shakes his head in disbelief. These kids are so young, but they're already picking up all this messed up stuff. It's really crazy. But the truth is that even though they're still growing up, their values are all twisted. Katie even posted Jaime's unflattering photos online with that red pill code to make fun of him, and a whole bunch of people liked and shared it. It seems like Jaime might have killed Katie because of the humiliation. But when you look at the surveillance video from the night of the murder, it's obvious that they were arguing about something else. So there's definitely got to be some other hidden motive behind this murder. Jaime is suspected of offing the pretty Katie, but the motive behind the crime is still a total mystery. So the cops send Jaime to a psychiatric hospital for some serious psychological counseling, hoping to get the real story out of him. The one in charge of Jaime's psychological evaluation is a female psychologist named Ariston. Jaime has this unexplainable soft spot for her. Other than his mom, no other girl has ever listened to him so closely, even though he knows she's just doing her job to solve the case. During the 7th psychological evaluation session, Ariston asks Jaime, "What do you think of your old man?" During adolescence, a lot of kids' behaviors and thoughts are influenced by their families, and she wants to see if that's the case with Jaime. Jaime is worlds apart from the timid guy he was at the start. He leans back in the chair nonchalantly and says, "My dad's a toilet repairman. He leaves the house early in the morning and gets back late at night. But when he's got some free time, he takes me to play soccer. He doesn't usually yell at me, but if I play like crap, he turns his back on me like he's ashamed of me for not being manly enough. The thing is, Jaime hates sports more than anything and always comes up with excuses to skip PE class. Ariston tries to comfort Jaime, saying, "All parents love their kids, you know." Jaime just rolls his eyes and says, "That's the kind of thing you tell little kindergarten kids. I'm not buying it." Just thinking about his dad's disappointed look makes Jaime feel all uncomfortable. He keeps scratching himself while he's talking to Ariston. Finally, he can't take it anymore and stands up saying, "You gotta find a way to get me out of this place. People are yelling and screaming all day long, and I'm going bonkers." Ariston says it's not the right time yet. Jaime loses his temper and knocks the coffee cup off the table, shouting,
"Do not tell me when to sit down! You do not control my... Look at me now!"
The security guards rush in when they hear the commotion and take Ariston out to take a break. Once Jaime calms down, she comes back. Jaime feels a bit embarrassed and quickly apologizes, saying he was way too impulsive and promising to cooperate this time. After all, in Jaime's heart, Ariston is one of the few women who actually care about him, and he doesn't want to drive her away. Jaime is suspected of murdering Katie, and yet he was able to go home and sleep like a baby afterward. Ariston quickly brings up the topic of his love life. "Do you have a girlfriend?" Jaime looks a bit sheepish. "With my looks, which girl would even give me the time of day?" Ariston asks again. "Well, if you had a girlfriend, would you want to do some intimate stuff with her?" Jaime's eyes light up. "Hell yeah, like through the clothes and all that." Before he can finish, he starts bragging about how he's seen girls' nude photos and that girls have seen his private parts too, talking about it so casually like it's no big deal. But right after that, he takes it back. "I'm just messing with you. No girl has ever seen me like that." He's clearly just trying to mess with Ariston and see her shocked expression. But then, all of a sudden, he says, "But I really have seen Katie's nude pictures." When he says this, Ariston's heart skips a beat. She feels like she's getting really close to cracking the case wide open. This is the content of the first 3 episodes of the latest suspenseful British drama Adolescence. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer even met with the show's creators and gave his support to Netflix's plan to stream the drama for free in all British secondary schools. British primary and secondary schools will also be offering anti-misogyny courses to put a stop to toxic masculinity. If you guys dig it, remember to type 1 in the comments section. If there are enough people interested, we'll keep on doing the commentary. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Catch you all next time.